improvisation is what I've based most of my musical practice on, and obviously for me jazz is just improvisation. Jazz can be anything as long as it's improvised. I think the music is generally performed with a set structure, but within that structure there's lots of room for, I would say, improvisation, but also there's a kind of dynamic interaction. It's like if two people are having a conversation, then you're playing off each other. One person is making a suggestion, the other person is answering, you're answering to that answer. And that's kind of how we perform together, where if I'm coming up on the drums, then everyone else is going to come up and respond to that. And then maybe if Emma's coming down on the cello, then we're all going to feed off that. So it really is like a conversation between us. And that's the jazz element for me. It's a conversation between the band.
What is really important to us is to think about the changes that are happening in our lives as we're growing older, and our last album really tries to reflect that. Some of us have had kids, some of us have had new jobs and different places in our lives, and we try to capture both the joy of those experiences but also the kind of nervousness and that anticipation of kind of not knowing where those stories may lead. And we've really tried to capture this through Nick's incredible lyrics on the album, speaking about sort of his own personal experiences of our families, of friends in our lives, and we've really tried to bring it together to give us that sense of a journey. So we're not quite there yet, we've not got definite answers.
I think that's definitely true that we have picked up sounds from all over the world. Me personally, when I was about 18, I had an opportunity to go to Senegal, and I'd never really heard African music before that, and it changed my life. It totally changed my attitude to what could be the root of music. From a sort of, before that I'd been more interested in sort of lyrical and chordal structure, and then I changed my songwriting to come from a rhythmic basis.
Who's that man that's suffering listening? Who's that man again? Who's that man resting in the night? Who's that man again? Yeah. Who's that man resting in the night? Who's that man again? Who's that man resting in the night? Who's that man again? Yeah.
Grazie mille. Buonanotte. Grazie mille.